Hello and welcome back to PokéClicker here on Copeland Plays. In the last one, we wound up completing Kanto and grinding I think 30,000 quest points. In this one, we will be heading over to Johto and seeing all the secrets that it has in store for us. And without further ado, why don't we travel to Johto? Congratulations on completing the Kanto Pokédex. A few things you know that you should depart. You will gain 4 Q slots in the hatchery. When Pokemon are in a region they're not native to, they'll only retain 20% of their native, total attack. You will have to progress to the dock in Johto before you're able to travel between regions again. So as a kid, when I played Johto, always picked Gyarados. Pokemon Gold was the first Pokemon I owned. But since that day, I've really fallen in love with Cyndaquil. I think I only picked Chikorita because I had a friend that always picked the grass type starter, and I was like, I trust you. He was wrong and I should have known. And oh my god, the grind has reset. Or I should probably quit these quests. So something I'm interested in actually. How do the quests work? So we're still stuck with the Kanto quest, but what happens if I refresh? Lepa Berries, Bruno in Kanto. Okay, so it still doesn't recommend that we go anywhere that we have not unlocked yet. Interesting. We'll get the dungeon token one. And I'll maybe get used Pokeballs going just to crank some stuff out. And I'll just start making through these early routes and I'll be back with you guys when I run into something cool. So we've hit the first city, Cherry Grove, and I did see Mr. Pokemon here. I just want to know. Welcome to Johto. This is where the first ever Pokemon egg was found long ago. Astounding breakthroughs have been made since then. We can now store Pokemon eggs for longer, queue them up. Okay, so this is him telling me about the hatchery queue, which now that I think about it, I should be able to hatchery. Now, how does the queue work? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so my queue is now full. Very interesting. So as we move through Johto, we will also be upgrading our other Pokemon. Now, I did just lose a bunch of power essentially, because they're now being upgraded, but still pretty interesting. I'm kind of bummed I didn't. For some reason, I thought I would not be able to make eggs yet until I got to the daycare. That's clearly not the case. Another thing I wanted to feature, since we're not going to be playing so much actively, I want to make sure that I'm getting my farm going. So because I was farming a lot of farm points, we now have 14,000 farm points, and I wasn't really getting any new berries. I was being a little lazy. So the next berry I want to go for is called I think it's called the Wee Pear Berry. I accidentally just minimized the tab. Oh no, that wasn't supposed to be an Oran Berry. Okay. Well, also, you need to look at their ripe times. So you see Rost berries are going to ripen way before Oran. So these are kind of bad, but we'll figure all that out. You want them diagonal, as always. But yeah, a Rost diagonal to an Oran will give us the berry up here. Let's see, it looks like we unlocked Violet City, where we will have Falkner's Gym. But it doesn't look like we can go through Falkner's Gym, I assume, until we get through Sprout Tower, which doesn't seem too difficult. Though, is the dungeon? It looks like there's an extra row and column in every dungeon here in Johto. Very cool. And yeah, it looks like we just caught a Hoot. So we're catching a lot of the new Pokemon so far. Also, how does the day-night cycle work? Because basically different things spawn at day and night in Gold Silver. Oh, is this the boss? I think this is the boss. I'm interested to see how that works. I do believe we are done. Also, when I got one treasure chest, it didn't reveal the locations of the others. Oh wow, this is very different in the second region. I don't know if I ever got that deep into Johto on my first playthrough. That's very, very, very bizarre. And my Rost berries are ready to harvest. You can see the Oran are not. Also, you might be wondering, why didn't I go get those chests? Each chest increases enemy health by a certain amount. So by not getting those chests, the final boss would have had less health, but we still failed anyway. So, okay, I have Rost. Perfect. And hopefully we get our next berry here pretty soon. Wow. Okay, so clearing Sage Tower was a lot harder than I expected. I also am realizing my click attack does as much as my Pokemon do every time. So I should probably be clicking a lot. But I was very surprised. That was actually quite a challenge. But we are through it now. I believe now we can go fight Falkner, which I'm guessing will also be super hard. Actually, no. It was much easier than the dungeon. I think I was maybe just getting kind of unlucky in the dungeon, but it looks like Falkner was no problem for us. Also, we have a blue route here, so we did not catch everything here on Johto Route 2. I wonder if, can I change the time of day? Or does it literally just like correspond to what the time is in my real life? Because that might be a problem, because I don't usually record at night. So I might have to go back and catch some of those at night, which we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we beat Falkner, and we can head on to Route 32. I realized I didn't really poke around the town here in Violet City very much. So let's talk to Primo. You're a trainer, right? It's me, the Poke Dude, the guy from TGTV. Your item bag has a bunch of nifty features. Take stuff in the held items pocket, for instance. You can use a held item to empower your Pokemon or acquire unique effects. How to use it? Well, here's how it works. Once you've obtained a held item, visit your item bag. They're most often found in dungeons, but some like the Wonder Chest are for sale. From there, you'll go into your held items pocket. Once the item is selected, you can choose it for choosing from the list of available Pokemon to hold it. Choose what you select carefully. Once you remove a held item from your Pokemon, the item will break. Alright, be seeing you. Interesting. What does Evil Dervish have to say? Earl I am, be you, I will, to be better trainer. Some Pokemon babies, only from daycare they come. Hatch, hatch, hatch. That is true. Okay. Anything else over here? No, it does not look like it. So, down here we have Elderly. I read all this just now. It's basically a guy talking about how Professor Oak was friends with Celebi. Kind of a weird bit of lore. And then we have this guy who says, those poor Slowpoke, I'm not doing anything until those disgusting rockets are done. So if we go to the Slowpoke well, I see Team Rocket, I see Slowpoke. I can put 2 and 2 together, but we still have to beat this dungeon, which the dungeons have been tough in Johto. I'm not, like, you can see we're 10 seconds in, haven't found a chest. Now 15 seconds. Okay, we got our chest. And I'm gonna turn off my auto clicker because we need to go here. I'm gonna open the epic chest just to see. You think I can beat this guy? Auto clicker on. I'm turning the auto clicker off and I'm manually clicking because I can click faster. I don't know if I can beat this guy. Should I turn on click X? Click X. X click. I think that's the one. Okay, I would have beat him without it probably. But I need to be using my X items more anyway, so I'm not too mad about that. There we go. So now if we go back to talk to Kurt, I assume he'll be like, thank you. Oh, it's the GS ball. Okay. See why Oak wants me to have a crack at it. I'll need some time to figure this out. Please come back later. Talk to Kurt again after becoming champion of Johto. And now where do I go? So I beat this. I'm not too sure yet. So I don't go to Ilex Forest. Requires Hive Badge. Oh, Bugsy's gym. Duh. And this looks like it won't be a problem at all. We have made it back to Goldenrod City. I guess not back, but to Goldenrod City. I defeated the gym already, so we can move on, but there were some other interesting things like the Berry Masters. So Berry Masters are pretty cool. For starters, you can trade, looks like berries for dungeon items. I guess not dungeon items, but active items and evolution items. Very cool. Token collector, 50% bonus to dungeon tokens. Oh, we have a bunch of those. Okay. But more importantly, we can buy shovels, which will allow us to remove berry plants. I'm just going to buy like 10 of these just to have them in case I misplace a berry. The Squirtabottle is an oak item, and Farmhand Bailey looks like they cost some amount of farm points, but they will actually run the farm for us. As well, there's mulches, so boost growth rate, berry harvest and replant chances, increase mutation rate, a weaker combination of boost, rich, and surprise. Interesting. And then freeze mulch. Oh, this one's very cool. So freeze mulch is probably one we'll use. If you're like gonna know you're gonna go AFK and you have some berries that are gonna take a long time to grow, this will stop them from withering. You can also get the merch shovel. I kind of want to get the Squirtabottle. As crazy as that sounds, I think I'm gonna buy it because we have kind of a glut of farm points and I'm gonna be farming a lot here pretty soon, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. As well, we have medium restores. This restores energy in the mines, so that's pretty good. How much do they restore? Does it tell us? Plus 10, plus 5. Oh wait, that's a terrible deal. Because why wouldn't I just want to buy Why wouldn't we just want to buy 2 of the small restores, which restore 5? There's no reason to buy the medium restore. The medium restore should cost 50k and be better than 2 small restores. That's bizarre. Why? Okay, whatever. I mean, save yourself the money. And it looks like we didn't unlock too much more yet, so I'm just going to continue on our way. The Weeper berries actually were ready like right after I finished that clip, so I'm now going to go for the next berry, which is the Pinap berry. It's Asper, diagonal from Citrus. I also want to know how long these ones take. So 1 minute, 7 minutes. Okay, so the Asper berry is going to be ready way before, but that's fine. I'm getting more space. I'm going to just do 2 this time and see how it goes. I'm pretty sure like most of these spots are valid. Anyway, very cool. So we're getting this done. I also never checked out our new oak item. So the squirt bottle increases chance of berry mutations. Now, are mutations the same as the crossbreeds? And the answer is yes. So if you're trying to get new types of berries, maybe have the squirt bottle equipped. I think I actually will equip it over the EXP share right now because we're doing berries. So we'll have the duck and the squirt bottle. Seems legit. Are these ready yet? No, they need 30 more seconds. What is this? So there's a Sudowoodo blocking our path, it looks like. So this is kind of like how Snorlax worked in Kanto. You got to defeat a high health enemy, but it doesn't look like this Sudowoodo is going to cause us any problems. And then we'll just have to clear Route 36. Everything's going beautiful. Come on, Morty, it's time to go be Pokemon champion. I think that was probably the worst Rick Sanchez impression you've ever heard, but I'm just glad you're here for it. We got boss Morty, gym leader Morty. I don't think I'm gonna, actually I think I'll beat him. I'm clicking like a madman right now. My mouse is a little sweaty. I think it's helping. You know, a little lubrication, if you will. Just enough, and oh, that lubrication, I mean, saved me at least a second. And it looks like Team Rocket's up to no good again, as well as Jasmine's Ampharos seems to be quick. So Team Rocket again, we need to defeat the Raging Red Gyarados it's up here, Red Gyarados. And then we need to, the Sick Ampharos, clear the Olivine Lighthouse in Olivine City. Okay, we haven't gotten Olivine City yet. I just want to check what's in the Pokemart here. Firestones. We don't need any Firestones. Let's go. That's a beautiful feeling. As well as a Soothe Bell, which is an evolution item. I believe that's Friendship Evolutions, if I'm not wrong. So we need to go toward Olivine, which that's Mahogany, that's Blackthorn, that's Olivine, but then that's the Red Gyarados. I don't know which way to go. It's kind of a choose your own adventure at this moment. I'm kind of curious how the catching of the Red Gyarados goes. If we can even catch it, or if it's like, you know, different from, you know, how it works in vanilla red or gold and silver. Though I don't know if I'm going to beat him, period. We might need to do some AFKing in order to be a little bit more powerful. Not to mention I'm missing like a lot of Pokemon, it looks like. My problem is that I'm not able really to record at night too much. So I don't know how exactly that's going to work. Also, we got more than half of his health down before half the timer was up. So as long as I keep clicking consistently, I should be okay. I have my auto clicker off because I don't know if I can click much faster than my auto clicker actually. Unless my math was wrong. This is about as quick as my auto clicker clicks. That was too many words. But we did it. Also, my new berries are ready. So we got the Pinap berries. And I can just go in here. We got 52 of them now. So I'll just start filling out the farm with them, and we'll have a new slot here pretty soon. Also, souvenir shop attendant. We've got stuff here no one else has. But keep any dowsing machines you have away from the merchandise, especially the Rage candy bars. Keep them outside where they belong. I've heard those machines attract Pokemon with held items more often. And even more so if in dungeons. Interesting. So that's a dowsing machine? Increases chance for Pokemon to drop rare hold items. Chance to multiply loot from dungeon chests for 30 seconds. Good to know. So we beat Gyarados. We're in Mahogany Town. I can't go to Pryce's gym until I defeat the Rocket Hideout. Ooh, which is a dungeon that I probably will not be beating on my first try. So I felt like I ran into a little bit of a wall over in Mahogany Town, so I decided to head over to Olivine to see if we could do the not unfinished business, the Sick Ampharos quest. We can see all that's in Olivine. So we have the SS Aqua Captain. At this dock here, you can travel between regions, but only ones you've traveled to before. For the professor has his very own vessel to take ye to new lands. Perfect. So we can head back to Kanto now, which I might need to do because I do have some quests tied to that. We can also go to the Olivine Lighthouse, where... Wait, how does this work? Are you just always fighting sailors, essentially? I guess... Oh no, there's other stuff too. There's trainers, okay. This one probably will be pretty tough for us as well. We did get some nice upgrades here. Our Pokemon attack is up to about 4K, which is okay. I guess that's not actually that good. So we definitely need to do some work. But I could also crank my auto-clicker up to an absurd degree, but that feels a little cheaty. I would rather see, you know, what is actually supposed to be possible in this game without outside help. But I think I could beat this dungeon if I get lucky and find the boss early enough. But if I don't find the boss early, you know, I'll get stuck like this fighting trainers and just never beat it. But I do think Olivine Lighthouse is beatable for us, if not on this run. Well, we got our Pinap berry, so I wanted to go to the next berry, which is the Wiki berry. To get the Wiki berry, you want to make an L shape out of the Chesto berries, and I believe this should be decent enough. Maybe I'll put... Nah, this should be fine. And I'll put one up here. Hopefully one of these places will be fine. Chesto berries grow very quickly, so it should not be a problem. And then we'll have our next new berry, the Wiki berry. So I realized that New Bark Town, the place we started, is actually lit up, which I imagine means Legendary Beast. I guess investigate the legends surrounding the strange burned tower in Equitique City. So we now have another quest. I wonder if we missed any back in Kanto. I mean, we could go back, but I don't really want to. Another thing here in Mahogany Town. Souvenir shop attendant. No, you're good. We got our Wiki berries ready. Pokemart? Why is it orange? Maybe just because we still haven't beat the gym leader. Anyway, there's all that. Another thing I wanted to show off. So I just made this realization. So you see up here, there's this little Pokedex. You can click it to actually see which Pokemon spawn on the map you're on. So you can see we're missing Yanmega right now. And I've never encountered it, which makes me think either it only appears during the night or something, or it's got a super low encounter chance. So I'm gonna combat that by checking out the national park, which was the other thing. So there's the bug catching contest, the contest shop, which allows you to get a golden Sudowoodo. Not sure why you want that. Park attendant, welcome to the national park. All kinds of bug Pokemon can be found here. Each can be caught for contest tokens. More powerful Pokemon are worth more tokens. Nice, okay. And then what does the researcher have to say? Welcome to National Park. Thanks to recent breakthroughs in the fields of alloying and electroplating, we have discovered a way to coat some Pokemon in metal. Okay, so that's how you can get the Sudowoodo that's no longer weak against water attacks. Neat. Very cool. Okay, I wonder if that special Chansey for 5000 QP registers as a different Pokemon, thus like increasing your damage. I assume that's how the golden Sudowoodo works. So Safari Zone, essentially, we have a new Safari Zone. Do I actually want to go in here? Well, we need Yanmega, so I guess so. So we'll walk around here for a sec just to show it off, see if there's anything different. Also, these trees, correct me if I'm wrong, they kind of look like Donald Trump, and I don't want to explain myself. They just do. They just got Trumpian, like, they look like they've got the Trump hair, and I don't know how else to describe it. So, you know, it's a Safari Zone. It's just like the one in Kanto, but it does seem like there's a lot more encounters you can get here. I'm also a little worried some of them might be like time of day based, like Yanmega or something, or Yanma. So, a little nervous, but I'll keep running around here. Maybe we will get lucky. I didn't mean to bait that Paris. We ran into a Shuckle, which was pretty sweet. So I'll just spam Pokeballs at it because that seemed to... Oh, 30% escape chance is scary. But we got a Shuckle. All right. Also, I realized you know, you can grind tokens here by just catching everything you run into. That's pretty cool. Scyther, nothing. We got an overworld spawn of what we were looking for. Wait, oh no. I clicked off the tab and he kept walking. Whoo, we got him. Okay. So, catch chance 12. Can I bait him with a Nanab berry? What does this do? So now his escape chance dropped a lot. His catch chance less than halved. Oh, the Nanab berry actually did something. Okay. So now do I spam Pokeballs? I feel like I do. I've got a 1 in 10 chance. I've got a higher chance to catch than it escaping, which is good. I'm trying to get lucky here. If we're done with Safari Zone before we even finish the region, I would be very happy because I am not a Safari Zone fan. Come on. Oh no. That was so close. 3 shakes. Come on. Come on, everybody. Oh, that was lame. Okay, so now I need to Nanab again. But the Nanab berry is so much more worth it than the bait. I think I was just like thinking that the bait was what like all the berries were gonna do, but it's clear the bait is pretty bad. Same with the rocks. I don't really get the thing for the rocks. Come on. Okay, so the escape chance has gone back. So we throw a Nanab berry. This is going well. I mean, we're keeping him around, which is what I want. Come on, don't run away. Don't run away on me. Did we catch the Shuckle on our first ball? I think we did. If not, maybe it was the second one. But, come on, Yanma. It's a 10% catch chance. I should be getting it. Like, I think this is now over odds. Nanab berry, nice. Okay, we keep going. Just make sure you keep that Nanab berry on. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. He hasn't run away though. Like, I'm getting really lucky. Oh. Every time it breaks out, I'm like getting so scared it's gonna run away. But it just hasn't. I've thrown at least 12 balls at this thing. Yes! We're done. We are done. We are done with the national park? Yes? Oh, no, we're not, technically. Because I think they want us to buy the golden Pseudo-Wudo, if I'm guessing. But hey, we got most of the stuff, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to go back to my grind now because I don't think I can beat any of the dungeons. Maybe I'll give them another try here in a sec. I was given the Rocket hideout place, whatever it's called. It's called the Rocket Hideout. Rocket Hideout in Mahogany Town, a couple more tries. And we got so lucky. The boss fight was right next to where we started. So, we should get a freebie here. Nice. Very good. Do I have my clicker on? No, I do not. Alright. So we're through that now. So now I can go try Pryce's gym, which we should also be able to beat. And then we can actually keep going. I may also try to beat the lighthouse in Olivine, where we might be able to finish the sick Ampharos quest. But that's not like the most important to me. For now, I want to get through this. Though, are we going to beat him? I think so. We should be okay. Got my auto clicker on. We going? We're good. We're good. There we go. We beat Pryce. So now we can go. Radio tower needs to be completed. Radio tower? Where's the radio tower? Olivine? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do now. So this is purple, so I'm done there. Sprout Tower? No, we beat Sprout Tower. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing next. I kind of forgot about like X-Click and X-Attack, so I used an X-Click and we got through the Olivine Lighthouse pretty scot-free. Another thing I actually just forgot to record was we got the Mago Berry, which is just like the last berry we got, which I think was the Wiki. Yeah, the Wiki Berry in L shape, but instead of Chesto berries, it's these Pecha berries this time. So let's go see what Jasmine has to say about her sick Ampharos. This Pokemon always kept getting kept the sea lit at night, but suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand why there isn't a wonderful pharmacy in Cyanwood, but that's across the sea. I can't leave Amphi unattended. May you please get some medicine for me, please? Okay. So she wants me to get her medicine in Cyanwood, I imagine. Oh, there we go. There's the pharmacist. We've already made it to Cyanwood. Huh, you need medicine? Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Something worrying you? Lighthouse Pokemon in trouble? I'll impair some medicine, but it will take time. So we need to come back, I imagine. Clear Cyanwood City Gym in the meantime. We can do that. And this one's super easy looking. There should be no problem for us. And we can just carry right along. Perfect. I also found out where the radio tower is, but we needed to complete the sick Ampharos quest to get to the radio tower. So we're not quite there yet. Looks like none of those are ready to hatch. I also have my Johto Pokedex being tracked down here, so you can see what kind of progress we're making at a glance. Okay, talk to the pharmacist. He gave me the secret potion. We now head back to Olivine. Olivine? Is that where the lighthouse was? Yes, Olivine Lighthouse. Give medicine for Ampharos. Ampharos feels better. And now we talk to Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine was the gym leader here in Olivine. Of course. Okay. I love when you get to, like, help the gym leader in Pokemon games. It's kind of a cliche, but it's just always fun, and I think it, like, builds the gym leader as a character a little bit. I'm not sure if we're going to beat her here. Let's see if we're above 10 seconds when we finish off Magnemite. Yes, we are. Also, we save her Ampharos. Oh, no, the Ampharos worked in the lighthouse. It wasn't her Ampharos. I thought she was going to be an electric-type gym leader, but no. She is a steel-type gym leader. We beat Jasmine. Very good. So, now we're done with Cyanwood, and I can continue on to Johto Route 47. But where else do I need to go? I'm not actually too sure. What about Johto? Radio Tower needs to be completed. For the Radio Tower, I need to beat Rival Silver in Goldenrod. Fight Rival Silver. Perfect. I just remembered we can use X items for this fight. So can I make it... Okay, no. It will only go between 1 and 5. So what I want to do, fight Rival Silver, use 2 of these, and then start clicking. My click attack is now 4,000. I think that's higher than it was. I actually don't remember now. So hopefully this wins. This wins, then we will have more progress, essentially. And yeah, it looks like we will win. Will we? 10 seconds each Pokemon? Yeah, we're fine. A little over 10 seconds. It's going to be close, actually. Yep, but we're good. We're very safe. You can just tell if you're halfway through their Pokemon by the halfway on the timer. You're probably going to be fine. It usually extrapolates, so there we go. We got that. And I have one more thing I want to show before we wrap up the episode. That being, so we'll see what Rival Silver has to say. He's just angry, like he always is. Very typical. Let's see. Whitney's Gym? No, we don't. We've done that. Wait, what was the thing that was being restricted to us? Oh, the radio tower. That's it, which is going to be a tough clear for us. But what I wanted to show off was here in the underground, the treasures we've been finding, stuff like revives, heart scales, hard stones, smooth rock, heat rock, damp rock, you can actually sell these for diamonds. So I'm just going to sell off all of mine. I don't know if I should be saving any of these. If I was supposed to be and you're just cringed in the comments, please let me know and I will fix that. What I want to upgrade first is probably the energy regen time, just because it's nice and cheap for only 20 diamonds. Though we are only 3 away from having 50, and I could upgrade like bomb efficiency at that point, or even max energy, giving it a 20% buff. Okay, actually, I'm gonna save my diamonds for this, because max energy upgrade, given I'm not at max very often, but I think that's actually more worth it. And I think with that, I'm going to wrap up the episode because I need to do some grinding, I think, to get ourselves strong enough to make real progress. So I'd like to thank you all for joining us for episode 1 of PokéClicker. Not episode 1, episode 4. Episode 1 here in Johto, though. It's been a blast. I really appreciate everyone coming in and joining us. If you have anything you want to see in the series, please let me know in the comments down below. Take care. Bye-bye.